Welcome to the 2020 New Testament Challenge. Today we're finishing up the letter, 1 Thessalonians. We're in chapter 5. Here in chapter 5, Paul's going to be talking about Jesus coming again. I once heard the story of a pastor that had just recently graduated from seminary. Now, when he was in seminary, they were telling him that he needed to preach without notes. And so he asked the question, well, what if I forget the point that I was going to make next? And so they said, well, here's a tool that you can use. If you're preaching without notes and you forget what you're going to say next, go back to that previous point you just made and repeat it. And if you still can't remember, then go back to that last point and repeat it more forcefully. And that will jog your memory to know what you need to say next. So, as he was speaking to this brand new church that he was called to, he was talking about Jesus coming again. And so, as he was giving the sermon, he said, Jesus is coming quickly. And his mind went blank. And so he thought, what am I going to do? And so he thought, I know, I'll repeat it. So he said it again. Behold, I come quickly. Nothing. And so he thought, I'll say it louder. Behold, I come quickly. He still didn't get it. So he thought, I know what I'll do. I'll get a running start. So he took a few steps back from the pulpit and he started walking up to the pulpit and he said in a loud voice, behold, I come quickly. And he slipped and his hand hit the side of the pulpit and he fell right down the stairs into the lap of an old lady in the front row. He looked up at her and he said, oh, I am so sorry. And she said, well, you warned me 3 times you were coming. Well, that's what Paul is saying here, that Jesus is coming and we don't know when he's going to be coming. Listen to what he says beginning in verse 1 of chapter 5. Now, brothers, about times and dates, we do not need to write to you, for you know very well that the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night. While people are saying peace and safety, destruction will come on them suddenly as labor pains on a pregnant woman, and they will not escape. But you, brothers, are not in the darkness, so this day should not surprise you like a thief. You are all sons of the light and sons of the day. We do not belong to the night or to the darkness. So then, let us not be like the others who are asleep, but let us be alert and self-controlled. Jesus is coming again. We do not know the hour or the day. It'll be like in the days of Noah, where people were being given in marriage and marrying. They were going through their normal activities, and finally the rains came and they lost because they weren't prepared. Paul is saying that Jesus is going to come like a thief in the night as well. And he then also says, for you and for me, do not be surprised, because we are living in the light. We're not in the darkness. Therefore, we should live with an expectation of Jesus' imminent return. Not only that, we need to be ready. That means we're not asleep, but we are alert and we are self-controlled. It's so easy to get caught asleep in the light. And Paul is saying that's not what we need to be. We need to be alert and awake, ready at any moment that he could return. We need to be looking at what's happening all around us and recognize that we are in the last days. Therefore, Jesus is coming soon. Let's be ready. Thank you for joining the 2020 New Testament Challenge.